Pokemon X and Y, it's like both of the evolutions had these like different concepts that kind of justified them.
Why is Genshin Impact on my PS4? Who put this here?
You have Genshin Impact! It came free with your PlayStation!
Why the heck is that there? Okay, now you have to go out of swear mode.
Wait, I needed to finish a Pokemon topic though. Why? Elena, don't do that! No!
You can go on.
No, I can't. No, I'm not doing a thing where people have to watch both videos in order to hear what I was saying. No. God, you really are very inconsiderate in the way you run this operation sometimes.
Well, that's just a way to incentivize people to watch both videos.
That is the worst thing I've ever heard in my life. God, this is the kind of unprofessionalism you'd never catch on my stream.
No, it is professional. Like I'm
not professional. It's not. You like my point is ruined. It's like at this point I either have to bore the Sonic. I either have to bore the Dragon Ball fans, same franchise basically, with Pokemon stuff. And also there was no warning, so the people who are watching the Pokemon thing, they're not going to know to watch this next.
Well, I'm just a little dumbass.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, is that you're a dumbass. That's the point, is that you didn't think.
I have to collect some apples. I have to collect unripe apples. Why unripe?
Well, because then they ripen.
Why does he think Gohan wants unripe apples?
No, he's collect. Well, you collect unripe apples because then they ripen in storage.
Yeah, but I'm supposed to feed him right now.
It's character building or some nonsense. Maybe Piccolo just likes them a bit unripened. Isn't that when they're most green? Or am I thinking of like... yeah, I'm thinking of tomatoes.
That's what he said.
Do you know a fun fact about Piccolo?
He's green.
He canonically only eats water. So I guess for him he would be like...
He's getting. I literally collected more apples. Like I literally collected apples that were already ripe. He goes out of his way to collect 2 unripe ones and says, okay, this is all he's getting. He specifically went out of his way to give these terrible apples to Gohan. I can't believe this.
It is kind of incredible. I guess he is a plant guy, Shan. That's the only explanation for this.
I hate this place. I'm hungry. I want to go home.
Poor baby.
Apples. I found apples.
Oh, you found them, huh?
Wow, it's kind of bright. For nighttime, at least. Oh, it's the moon. Whoa!
No!
This is the first time I've seen a full
Hey, Sasha.
moon.
What the?
You turn into a big monkey.
What? You're kidding me! He transformed! This is a Saiyan's true power. What's going on? The brat transformed into this.
I love the design of... I like the design of the Uzaru. I like how it's like got sort of like ape body, but like baboon face, and then like monkey tail.
I see.
And then weird freak ears.
He says my attacks aren't doing anything, and yet I'm definitely whittling down the health bar.
But, well, Piccolo can't see the health bar. And you're not doing, like, a knockback or anything, so, like, from an in-universe perspective, if we make a load of excuses, this kind of checks out, sort of, a little bit.
I got an S rank again. How has he never seen a full moon before?
Well,
He's never been high. He's never looked up.
Well, okay, so he has a very protective mum for a start, so he's probably never been out past sundown. Secondly, like, I don't know, Goku probably made it, so he never saw it, I guess. Because, like, Goku used to do the same thing as a kid. Back when he had
too
his
busy
tail.
scavenging in the dirt for raw root vegetables.
Like you should know that. That's right, the full moon.
Is he just gonna... He's just gonna bust up the moon just for this? Talk about drastic measures, jeez.
God, he pissed on the fucking moon. I mean...
I love how he doesn't even stop to think, he's just like, God damn, guess I gotta get rid of that shit. God, I just guess I better get rid of that thing.
We both just swore in the first 2 minutes.
Oops, sorry.
Hey, just both...
Oh
God.
man, guess I gotta get rid of that darn thing. Boy, that thing has just been a pain in my butt.
The kid had such a transformation in him. Must be a Saiyan blood.
The guy just doesn't care about the moon at all. He's just like,
Tail of his to transform.
we don't need that thing.
Now.
It's causing problems.
Now that that's taken care of, here's some clothes and a sword. I've got my own training. You're on your own again.
That's so incredibly funny. How little,
6 months.
like, how little he cared.
Earn the honor of being trained by the great Piccolo.
Also, like that he could have done that at any time.
When I'm done with you, hope you're ready.
It was such just a. Oh, there was nothing to him. That's amazing.
X. That's the thing that's interesting about Dragon Ball, is that, like, this is something I've been thinking about, right?
Uh-huh.
There are a load of story types which you just can't do in Dragon Ball, right?
Uh-huh.
Because, like, you couldn't do, like, a prison break, right?
Uh-huh.
Because you can't make a prison that can contain any of these these people. It's like, you can't do anything. The only thing that is as strong as a person is another person. People are like, every individual character with agency is like their own god, basically.
Also, I'm gonna be right back 1 sec to turn the light on. So hold down the stream for a sec.
I could really go for some meat. Oh, something smells good.
Have the pronon be made of strong... Have the prison be made of strong people? Now I'm thinking of Attack on Titan.
You cannot fly at this time. Have the pronoun be made of strong people?
How am I supposed to get myself some meat?
What if my pronouns are made of strong people?
Catch a fish or something?
That'd be amazing.
You can't fly, but you sure can just go. Look.
What I really
Wee-wee.
want, some of Mom's meat dumplings.
Look at him go. Who the heck's this guy?
Excuse me?
What the? Huh? Yeah.
I don't think I've ever had
The more I
dumplings.
look at you, the more you look like Goku when he was a kid. You're definitely related.
Why does he sound like that one regular show character?
Wait a second.
What? Oh, yeah, he does! He does! No! I can't believe it was possible to ruin Yajirobe, but you've done it. You've ruined Yajirobe for
So you're
all
saying
of
I've
us
never
now.
had any type of sandwich? I haven't. I've never had any type of sandwich.
Cool. I'm Yajirobe. You know, me and Goku are real tight. We go way back.
Current Tower Freeloader.
Man, must be pretty rough, huh? Having Piccolo on your back.
He looks like Muscle Man too.
I know the feeling.
Isn't the joke of Muscle Man just that he used to be muscular, so he got the name, and now he isn't?
You were kidnapped and needed help, or something. Anyway, she wouldn't leave me alone about the whole thing, so that's why I'm out here. But you know, I kind of got lost looking all over the place for you. I was starting to get worried. I was just about ready to peace out and head home, so, good thing you found me, huh?
Oh!
You're just about ready to peace out and head home.
I bet you're having some trouble getting food, huh?
Yeah!
Well, this meat here is mine, so, can't just give it to you. Instead, I'll teach you how to hunt.
Oh yeah, Jirobe, you piece of garbage. Give him the meat.
So that's what you meant by help.
You can give him the meat and then also show him how to hunt.
Take you back. Piccolo's gonna kill me. So anyway, yeah, I'll turn you into a master huntsman.
You know how it was like in Simple Gear, it was a big deal that like the moon got like a little bit scrungled?
Yeah, a little bit scuffed.
And now here, Piccolo just completely freaking destroys it, and then
Also,
it's like just like nobody cares.
Also, for the record, this is
It's
the
business
second
as
time.
usual.
This is the second time somebody's destroyed the moon.
Well, how did it get back?
They wished for it back. They were like, they got the Dragon Balls. So they're like, "Can you put the moon back for us?" And then just a couple of years later, Piccolo destroys it again.
Oh my god.
I'd love to see the memes from this world. Damn, can't have anything good.
Can't have
Moon
anything in
God.
Ohio.
Can't have anything in Ohio.
What's Ohio like in Dragon Ball Z?
What if just all of Dragon Ball Z took place in Ohio?
What did you say?
What if just all of the universe of Dragon Ball takes place in Ohio?
Oh yeah, this is Ohio.
Approach deer from behind if you want to catch them. Here goes.
I should approach deer from behind? Oh my
Yeah,
god.
remember it's canonical that you punch them up the ass.
You punch them up the ass.
I need to sneak up on them from behind so they don't see me coming.
Yeah, but where are they?
A lot of power in this.
No, Dragon Ball just thoroughly takes place in a fantasy world, Sham.
Yeah, like, the entire I think there's like a... I could be wrong, but I think there's technically a planetary king or something. Oh, punch him up the arse.
Oops, I'm pressing the wrong button. There we go. You don't have to sneak up on them at all because you're so goddamn fast. See, it doesn't matter. It's like, oh man, I gotta sneak up on them. No, you don't.
I love
You're
how
like
you don't
10
even have
times
to
faster than them.
Yeah, you don't even have to really chase them. It's like you overshot and you had to circle around.
Exactly. The game really oversold how difficult that would be.
I would love to see like a nature documentary where like a deer or gazelle gets away from the lion, and then like the 5-year-old half Saiyan voice runs up.
Oh my god.
But it's really interesting to think about like power in relation to Dragon Ball, because you know they're saying where like the most powerful thing is a person, right?
There. You should be good on your own.
So you know how Piccolo basically just decided to delete the moon, right? He could do that, but like think about the fact that he had to stand still for 10 minutes to make an attack that could hurt Raditz. But Gohan, Gohan could headbutt Raditz, and that hurt. And that, like, winded him, right? So in the grand scheme of things, it's like, is Gohan stronger than the moon as well?
Yeah, see,
how strong is this child? Is he punching the dirt up the arse so hard their head explodes? Does it just rain chunks of meat?
Oh, okay.
Boom! Take it easy, Squirt.
Okay, so there's a couple of things that I thought of.
Really something. I'm sure
Yeah.
I'll find something to eat, but I really wish I could go home.
Okay, so first of all, another story where the moon gets messed up and nobody really cares. Sonic Adventure 2.
Okay, so you say nobody really cares, right?
Yeah, it's like the moon getting destroyed is like barely a plot point. And also then like even after Eggman like does that and everything, then they're like working with him afterwards and they don't really bring up the fact that he like destroyed half the moon.
Well, okay, no. They work with him for the period of time where both sides will die if they don't.
I see.
Hey, do you want to know the canonical resolution? Like, you know how like the moon is never shown destroyed again in the series?
Uh-huh.
You know what the canonical explanation for that is?
What? Did they fix it?
No, it turned. It turned. So half the moon is gone.
But they don't show the back side of the moon, they show the same front side. Is the moon just like double-sided in the Sonic universe?
I guess. I like the idea that just like everybody just goes on as if nothing even happened, but if they could just like see the moon from another angle, it'd just be a half sphere.
Incredible power.
The other thing, so I have two more things, moon related. Yeah. One of which was, I watched a clip from, I think it was the movie Interstellar. I've never seen that movie, so I'm just guessing that's what it was. Where they're on this planet where there's just like massive 1,000-foot tall waves.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And somebody in the comments was saying that that's not too far off to how waves would have been on Earth in its early history because of how close the moon was.
Oh.
The Earth would have been like that at one point.
Wait, how tall again?
1,000 feet.
How big's the tallest? A mountain has to be at least 1,000 feet, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So mountaintops would be fine, right?
Uh-huh.
Maybe. Okay.
But anyway, somebody was replying to that being like, how do you know that? Nobody was there to see it.
Oh my god, shut up. What a useless thing to say.
Nobody was there to see it. And they were just like, well, we measured that the moon is slowly moving away from the Earth, so therefore, at some point, it must have been much closer. I don't remember what it was, but the gist of it was just like, well, we didn't see that happen, so you're just making that up. It's like, how would you know that the waves are that big? You didn't see them. It's like, well...
This person walks in on their wife with another man in bed, peeks under the covers and sees that they're not currently doing it, and is like, damn, no way we can know what happened here. Go back to sleep, guys.
Just, it's like, that's just like a cosmic extension of object permanence. It's like, I didn't see the moon close to the Earth. Therefore, it didn't happen. It's like, well, it's like that's the cosmic equivalent of seeing a ball roll under the couch and then not thinking the ball still exists.
A failure to interpolate.
Uh-huh.
And a failure to extrapolate.
And then, well, it's like, I think they may have even accepted that the moon was once closer, but they were like, well, how do you know that the waves were 1,000 feet tall?
Oh my god, because
of math. You know math?
I think we should slowly move a blowtorch closer to their face and ask them whether they think it's going to get hotter or not.
Okay, so then the second thing I wanted to bring up was something I just remembered, which was,
If I'm going to fight, this might be a good opportunity to see how effective my training
a book that I read in school. I don't remember the title of it or anything anymore. But basically the premise was that, there was like a meteor that was going to hit the moon and that would be visible from Earth, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, does this go on?
No.
No. Okay, I was gonna be, how long has it been?
coming from you, huh? Oh, yeah. Krillin said you're fighting on our side now.
It's like, how much time has passed? I thought that they were showing up in a year.
Let me try out some of my moves on you. You fighting me? You're dumber than you look.
Anyway, so there was a meteor that was going to hit the moon, and everybody went out to watch it, right? And then it hits the moon and pushes it, like, closer to the Earth. To the point where it's, like, 3 times as big in the sky.
Yeah.
Which, if you think about it, that's gotta be a remarkable distance to push the moon. Like, how powerful was that meteor?
But don't blame me if you die.
Like, to just sit there and watch the moon grow in the sky, it would have to be going at, like, many thousands of miles per hour. And then to just stop there is another thing entirely.
You're all right. Don't remember you. I think you're good enough to talk like that.
Yamcha just watched him blow up the moon, and then is like, this is fine. I can fight him.
Well, you're forgetting that Yamcha could probably blow up the moon.
Kami disguised as a human.
Okay. I think it's funny, though. As a concept.
It's interesting because this is before this part of the story is before Yamcha was known as like a joke character almost.
I see.
Or I guess technically within the original like run he never really was. It's like a retrospect thing. Or like the joke thing is like a meme in response to like, my god, there's a little cat over there. Yeah, Cat, you'd better leave. Dragon Ball's not for
Oh
you.
my god, look, I did the thing. Yeah, man.
Oh, hell yeah!
Again, though.
God, I love it when somebody gets knocked through
Oh my
3 walls.
good gracious.
A difference in power should be obvious.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
That's an S ring. Jesus. But anyway, so the moon gets pushed closer, right?
Yeah.
And this just causes, like, societal collapse, basically. Like, it starts, like, causing volcanic eruptions everywhere, so everything's just in, like, a constant, volcanic winter. There's, just, like, massive tidal waves everywhere. Right? Just, like, all the coastal towns are just getting washed away completely, etc., etc. There's like worldwide earthquakes, that kind of thing. And it's just about these people just kind of like surviving. And just things progressively just get worse for them. One of which didn't have anything to do with the apocalypse, but it was just like the guy just like tripped on the stairs and broke his back and then was like paralyzed. Didn't have anything to do with the apocalypse. He just accidentally tripped. And that was about them, like, starting to, like, put stuff back together, like, they were starting, like, the school system again. And stuff. And then I remember it just kind of ended. Like, it didn't really have a conclusion. It just ended. Remember I had to do like a book report on that story. On that book. Wish I could remember what that book was called. So Piccolo's just going around beating everybody up.
Yeah, pretty much. It looks like it.
Great work.
It looks like they seem to be rough. It seems like they're going to be roughly escalating.
Hey, you're looking stronger than usual.
Chroma says, I feel like part of Yamcha being that way, which is fan perception being hammered into canon. Yeah, that's kind of what I was trying to say.
Oh, I see.
I guess. Like, it feels like a lot of the, like, actual, like, him actually being a joke stuff just came in with Super. But I don't like Super. I've been thinking about this more and more. Like, all of Super feels like just a failed project to me. There's been, like, a handful of cool things.
Superficial?
I'm so tempted just to pour this drink over my PC and never be heard from again, Alina. How dare you say that to me?
What?
That pun is not allowed. But,
oh,
like...
no. I'm sad.
It's like...
I'm sad, Alina.
Alina, don't make me feel sad. I'm gonna go. You're gonna do that to me. Alina, if we both end up crying on stream, we're gonna look like buffoons.
More like baboons.
No! Let's Gohan.
You're right.
Gohan out here looking like a baboon on stream. Can I be honest here? So I know people like chimps, right? Even though they're irredeemable, right? I know people like gorillas, right? Do people go to bat for baboons?
I mean, I like going to see them at the zoo.
I just think baboons, like,
zoo here.
It's very hard to argue baboons aren't evil. They literally look like some kind of little hell goblin.
Oh, they're just talking during the fight, that's great.
Baboons are definitely some of the more controversial monkeys. Good. Oh. A few people dislike them. Are there any monkeys people just know suck? If you say humans, I'm gonna kill you, by the way. That's the most... I'm not up for pretentious answers. Proboscis monkeys. Oh, the disgusting nose freaks.
I like those.
Why?
They're cute and funny.
Oh no, these things are awful. No, this is awful.
This'll end it.
Oh my god, proboscis monkeys are funny, right? Because if you catch them from, like, an angle, they look like the grumpy old man who wouldn't give you your ball back when it went into his garden. But if you catch them dead on, you know what they look like? And I do it for you. Dad. But all I do is for you.
You just keep saying this'll end it. It's so funny.
If you keep saying it, eventually one time it's gonna be right. It really annoys me that they don't use Piccolo's stretchy arms in a lot of media.
His stretchy arms?
Yeah, that's the thing. It's a thing that, like, is so rarely brought up, but Piccolo does have stretchy arms.
Oh, I just ended that really easy. That's right again.
I'm gonna get some pictures of Piccolo's stretch arms and put them in the server.
proboscis monkeys and elephant whales, or elephant seals, excuse me, are like in the same category in my brain.
Looks like you're doing something right in your training.
Okay, yeah, I think I got this.
If you don't want to die,
I believe I called them elephant whales for a second. Could you imagine a whale with a nose like a proboscis monkey?
I don't want to. I don't want to.
That's the sound of the nose.
Discord's broken for me. I'm gonna have to be back in a second.
Okay.
Do that. Maybe I'll view you as more than just a waste of space.
Hey, I'll show you. I'm a student of the great Master Roshi, just like Goku. Which means I'm gonna get strong.
When all I do is home. Why won't it? Is there a Discord outage? Because your server just, like, messages will not load for me.
Huh.
Okay, since this... I imagine you can't show an image on stream, right, nowadays. That's beyond your capabilities, right?
I mean, maybe. Depends.
Oh, because I thought that, like, it would tax your computer too much and you...
No, no, that's not... No, that's fine.
Okay. Well, I guess I have to send this picture over Discord, and I cannot put it in the server. There's no alternative. There is a link. There we go. I've DM'd it to you on Twitter.
Well, I can't access that.
Where can you access things?
I can't go on my browser. Discord is fine.
I can't message on Discord. There's an outage.
Are you sure? Well, how come? Well, how are we in call right now?
I don't know. Messages just aren't, like, calls working. Messages aren't.
Huh.
It will not load our DMs right now. It will not load your server. It will not load green eggs and ham. And you're not listening to me.
Oh, huh. I can't message you either.
Oh yeah, it's almost as if there's an outage or something.
That's weird.
It's wild.
Can you check the Discord status website?
I mean, I could check that, but I could also check Discord, which says that there's an outage, because you can see there's an outage.
It says there's an outage?
No, it does, because none of us could do anything. that's the status.
I don't know.
I got confused. I got confused.
Nope, I was able to message you.
I got confused and I googled Piccolo status.
What's Piccolo status?
DMs are working again.
I do.
Okay.
Is that so?
He instructed me to return to the surface and further polish my technique.
So you like how my hair looks today, Bis?
Yeah, it looks lovely.
Yay.
Like, I think having the hair up kind of, like, brings attention to your neck, which brings attention to the choker. It's just a nice look.
Oh, thank you. I haven't done a ponytail in a while. I felt like doing it again.
Yeah. It's a beautiful Lena day.
Thank you.
Sounds good to me. I could use...
Yeah, I guess I can just
Who
put
is
the
this
image
little
in
man,
server
by the
now.
way? Who's that little guy? Why is he like a clown baby?
Oh yeah, because they skipped the Kid Goku stuff. So that kid's called Chaozu.
Oh yeah,
right?
there's his stretchy arm. Wait, wow, this is so small. There, that's bigger. It's a stretchy arm. Weird.
Yeah. It's like funky because like I think like one of the big criticisms of Dragon Ball as like a story is that in the earlier stuff it was a lot more focused on like unique techniques and stuff and figuring out ways to fight opponents that have unusual movesets. And then as it went on it just became Who's Stronger the series.
I see.
So I guess like the stretch arms is just another thing that like didn't have a purpose in like Who's Stronger the series.
I see.
Is this all you've got?
Not finished yet.
I like how goading your opponent into hitting you is a big part of the combat in this game. It's
Yeah,
fun.
it's a lot like Smash Brothers in that way.
Well, it is.
I say as a Daisy main.
I see it.
Oh god, I love being a Daisy main. It's so fun.
I love that move. Oh my god. Every time I finish with that same combo, and it never gets old. Another S rank. This game is really fun, Bess. Thank you for sending it to me.
Well, it's no problem. I'm glad you've been enjoying it.
You're better than I thought.
Anyway, what was your explanation about this little clown baby?
Okay, so basically these two are like a duo, right?
Mm-hmm.
And apparently they're supposed to both represent Chinese culture somehow. I don't remember the exact details. Like one of them's like one of them's a monk, the other one's I think supposed to look like a Chinese vampire or something, but like he's like a kid with psychic powers.
I see.
Well, he's not a kid, he's an adult that looks like a kid and he has psychic powers.
Why does he look like a baby man though?
He's not really relevant in the later stuff. He was mostly relevant back in like the earlier parts of the series.
I see, yeah.
His critical weakness is that he can't count and fight at the same time. Or he can't use his psychic powers while counting, or something like that.
I'm disappointed that there was going to be a Jiangxi Pokemon in Gen 2 that got cut. That was a cool design.
Yeah, Jiangxi. That's exact. I think that's what it is. Yeah, I've looked up. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, the ones that hop.
Mm-hmm.
The Mario Land 2 enemies.
Oh, here's
or
the
is it
third
Mario
eye.
Land 1?
I just noticed.
Is Mario Land 1?
When the little artwork popped up, I noticed the third eye.
Oh yeah. Do you remember the time I like edited my hair over?
It's toughened up since the last time.
Yeah.
I need to put away Sonic and the Black Knight. It's just been sitting here for weeks now. I need to go put it in my Wii collection.
Ooh, the energy from this thing is incredible.
That's what Piccolo just said. He just said, like Sully. You'll remember that meme?
I remember Sully. I remember the. It's funny how the dinosaurs in this are like a little bit more upright than real dinosaurs. They're a bit like classical dinosaurs in that way. Wait, Chroma, are you saying question mark at the Sully? Because you shouldn't do that.
The Sully.
Elena will make absolutely sure you've seen it now.
I've played it on the stream. It's so funny. Here's the visual for you.
No.
There you go.
I hate that fucking meme.
It's one of my favorites of all time.
It's bad. Yeah, I knew Elena would have shown you this before. It's like Elena's favorite thing.
Yeah, exactly. It's my favorite meme. That is my favorite meme.
What if my favorite meme was you?
There's a real chance you might have died on me.
For you. For you. For me.
Hey!
Oh man, now you just get disgusting grunts from him. Speaking of disgusting grunts. Imagine, so this game, when it's not fully voice acted, they just have like little grunts, right?
Yeah.
Imagine a game like that, but the grunts are all just that solely grunt.
Oh, fuck off.
Every time a dialogue prompt comes up, every time a dialogue box comes up, you just hear it.
No. 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 No.
I should download that video and have it just on speed dial on the stream.
No. No.
I've got some good ones.
No.
On speed dial already. Like this one.
Sorry, Mario, but I didn't ask you here for lunch.
This one's from Biss.
I fucking love that clip.
Lisa
I
is
fucking
a nut.
love it.
She has a
I
rubber
love
butt.
the
Every
line
time she
reader.
turns around, it goes.
No, not this one. No!
No, I'm not playing that one. Chroma doesn't like it when I play that one.
Good. Thank you, Chroma. You've spared us all.
I won't play the oil drum video.
Thank you for this.
Even though that's my favorite. And I have to fight this guy. I have to fight him.
Hey! What?
Fine.
Hey! Well, duh.
He just said, well, duh. Does Piccolo catch 6 deer? Now Piccolo has to punch a deer up the ass. Because I can't believe this keeps happening. Oh, these aren't deer. They're just beasts, I guess. There's this glowing spot on the map here. The deer aren't here. Okay, these are deer.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, the clip that you showed of the Super Mario Bros. Super Show.
Uh-huh.
My favorite part of that is just the line delivery of, Geez, it's so nice of you to invite us to dinner and lunch at this restaurant. It's like the desperation to fit that line in. Like they couldn't, like they needed, like it couldn't be implication that Peach had brought them there. They needed to make sure you knew exactly why they were in a restaurant eating, otherwise the story made no sense.
Search for Yajirobe's key. Like how it says as Piccolo, as if, like, yeah, I'm playing as Piccolo. I don't think I have the ability to change characters right now.
Looks like someone wants to die.
Looks like someone wants to die. Destroy.
What do you mean you have to be level 10 to destroy
I was
this?
just gonna say.
What do you mean?
I literally just watched him destroy the moon.
Just destroy the rock to the side of it!
Literally just watched him destroy the entire moon. And you are telling me he can't break this little rock?
This is pathetic.
What the hell is this rock made of? What kind of rock is this? Dude. Can't find Yajirobe. If that's how you pronounce his name.
Yeah, that's how you pronounce it.
How am I supposed to search for... When I press L to... This is searching for key, right?
Yeah.
I guess I have to get fairly close to be able to see.
Looks like
I guess you could like... I guess you could like go near where like the original conversation of him was, and then see if like...
I don't know where that was.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's the problem, isn't it?
Yeah.
Elena, how would you feel if I came to your house dressed as Skull Robo Type 1?
That'd be pretty cute.
How would you feel if I then started shooting?
That'd be pretty cute.
Aww. Elena, you're so supportive.
Mm-hmm. Anything for the little fairy.
Hey, Lena.
Yeah.
You have earned one kiss.
Thank you. Oh, wah, 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 wah. I'm finding lots of trees and deer. I'm not finding any muscle men.
Looks like someone wants to die.
We keep ending.
I like how what Piccolo says when an enemy is near is looks like someone wants to die.
Yeah.
I guess the...
Pretty epic.
No, the jungle's not part of this search zone. I don't know how to do this.
Looks like someone wants to die.
Oops, I've exited the
I'm ready
area.
whenever you are. Let's do this. So that's all, huh?
That's easy. I just button mashed a little bit.
I'm telling you, this is the fun. They've captured the universe in a way, because originally you had to fight them, and now they just die instantly. You're stronger.
Well, that must be it. There he is.
Yeah, Shen?
I found him.
Hey!
I think he can, he just doesn't need to. I think
Oh no, oh no!
it's not necessary. I'm gonna look this up. Has Piccolo ever been depicted eating?
No, oh no, oh no!
Badass, huh? For some reason I expect him to say something about big meaty claws.
Okay, so apparently Piccolo eats for pleasure. That's what this result is saying. And apparently he canonically can taste.
Whoa.
As a result.
Well, duh.
Well, that was an interesting quest. So how are you enjoying watching me play this game, Beth?
I think it's quite fun to watch you interact with this universe.
Oh. In what way? It was fun.
I think it's just like, I don't know, it's like Dragon Ball has a very specific place in my mind.
Mm-hmm.
And seeing it interact with things from other parts of my mind is funny.
Oh, yeah, of course,
And also,
everything's always funny with you.
Yeah, things are just amusing. Also, I found this picture of baby Piccolo eating some fish. I thought I'd share it with you.
Telekinesis training. This guy's training for the battle with the Saiyans?
Yeah.
Dang. Okay.
Hey!
He's stronger than you are.
You mean me as a human person?
Was a zombie person.
Okay.
Why, you?
I break kayfabe too often for you, don't I?
Wait, what?
Huh?
What's kayfabe again? I forgot.
Oh, just like committing to the bit, basically.
Oh, it's obnoxious. What's it called? It's fucking improv garbage.
Never, well, it's professional wrestling garbage. That's where
Oh,
that
never
term
mind.
comes from
Okay,
originally.
professional wrestling's allowed. Professional wrestling's
the
allowed.
term gets extended to be used for other similar things. But it
Oh, yeah,
originates
'cause
with
this
wrestling.
Oh yeah, because this came up in that thing about like Muppets.
Yeah.
Where it was talking about the layers of reality in the Muppets universe. And how you have Muppets, the fictional thing in our universe, and then Muppets the creatures, which then run a show in universe, which is itself partially fictional.
Aw.
Indeed.
Oh, this is so mean!
What?
How could they do... Tien gets the real health bar, and Chaozu gets like a tiny extra one. Oh, that's so... I can't believe they
you
snubbed.
can reverse it.
Oh, that's really... Thank God. I was about to say that's so mean.
It just depends on who you're targeting. It just feels like I'm beating up a baby. Until I realize that the baby is like hitting me back. What? Okay, that's amazing. So because I'm targeting this guy, even if I block a move from the other guy, like, it goes to the guy I'm targeting.
Oh, cool.
I can hit them both with this move.
Oh.
Alright, ready? Oh, I'm gonna get the follow-up this time. Yes! I got the follow-up this time. Oh, he's saying this'll end it again.
Okay, so I'm currently looking into this, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay,
Looking into what?
I'm looking into Chaozu's age.
Uh-huh.
And apparently, if I have the maths
God, I
on this
love the
correct-
combat. This is like one of my favorite games as far as like battles go that I think I've ever played.
Okay, so I was wrong actually. I think he's not technically an adult here. He's 15 years old.
Oh, okay. He still looks like a baby for a 15-year-old.
But the funny thing is he never gets any bigger, right? Like in all the story, right? And apparently via the current time he is 42 and still looks like this.
But yeah, this game is so fun. These are my favorite battles I've ever had in any video game, I think.
Also,
it's my favorite combat system ever.
Oh,
it's so satisfying, and I love how dramatic, like how big and bombastic everything is. You know, like it never gets old. Like it feels great.
Aw, that's good to
I
hear.
love the back and forth, and the push and pull. Like you gotta push him away and then pull him back in, and push him away and pull him back in, that kind of thing. That's so fun.
Also, for the record, Chroma, yeah, because apparently he was born in age 738. And then the events of the Saiyan Saga are in age 753.
And then there's just like there's like the big powerful moves that you can pull off. You know, you can punch people through rocks and stuff. There's just the interactions with the ground where you're like blowing holes, like you like punch somebody into the ground and it creates a crater and stuff. It's just like the detail that goes into it is part of what makes it so satisfying.
Yeah.
I've never played an action RPG
The feedback
with like this level of detail in the fights. Like there's usually always some level of abstraction with it still. Like the closest example I can think of to this type of battles that I've played before is Xenoblade Chronicles.
Yeah.
Which all happens in real time, and it has that system where you just sort of wait for your moves to charge before you can use them, basically. That brings it back a little bit towards turn-based, despite the fact that, you know, everything's always happening all at once. And you dodge things and everything, but there's still like an abstraction level there, right? Like it doesn't have the physicality that this game has.
Yeah.
Like it still, on some level, feels like an RPG battle. This, like, I forget this is an RPG most of the time. Like it doesn't feel like RPG battles at all at this point.
Aw.
It's definitely more on the action side than the RPG side.
Yeah. But it's also in a format where like stats matter in a way that makes sense. It's
like it's
intuitive.
But it's perfect for Dragon Ball because that just means you can go train and get better.
Yeah. Exactly.
So that's just kind of perfect.
Oh, there's snow clouds outside.
Like this is just a
house.
perfect Dragon Ball game, in my opinion. Like they could stop here and never make another Dragon Ball game, and they would have gotten it right with this one.
Yeah, I think
the
I could.
art is perfect. Like the depiction of the world, like the animations are great. The world is so like this is one of
Luscious and vibrant.
yeah, I was gonna say this is one of the nicest open world environments I think I've ever seen. Like it feels both like it's got video gamey elements. You know, there's like collectible items everywhere, floating around and everything. But it also feels like you're in the world of Dragon Ball. Like it also feels like immersive. You know.
Yeah.
It's
Just-
like
I love just the high saturation. It's so fucking luscious.
the animation detail is like really good. Like I have nothing but praise for this game. This game is amazing.
Quick work of you.
Oh yeah, also Shan, yeah, Krillin's an adult. Krillin's like the same age as Goku, so you're right.
I'm only disappointed I didn't know about this when it came out.
So that's all, huh?
Like I wish I could have played this sooner.
Oh, if you get chance, Shan, you should actually look up what Krillin looked like as a kid. He looks really funny. Cause like right now he's like tiny.
Moving
When he
around
was a
the world
kid,
is
he was
really
fucking
fun.
minuscule.
Looks
Like I really like games that just make you feel really powerful
Mm.
in a satisfying way, and this game certainly fills that itch, so. My other favorite in terms of games that makes you feel really powerful is Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal.
There he is.
Those make you feel really powerful.
Seems like you managed to survive after all.
This is like the perfect version of Dragon Ball for me, I think.
Mm.
Like as a video, like making it into a video game like this is just like, that's so much fun. Cause you know how
I'm
much trouble I
really
have sitting down and watching stuff?
Yeah.
But
I'm
sitting
really
down
glad.
and playing a game is easier.
I think like the one thing I was worried about when I was like buying this was just whether the combat stuff would work for you.
Oh
But now
man,
it's
this
clicked.
is my favorite combat ever.
Yeah, this has worked out so well.
He finally reached his destination.
I think it helps that there's no like button combos, essentially. Like nothing, like no complex things where it's like you gotta time 2 button presses at the same time or do a sequence or something.
Oh man.
It's just like you have a couple of different states, like you can be blocking or not, and you can be in the super attack menu or not.
Wait a sec. Hey, that's the tail.
Goku's been going the wrong way.
I made it to the end. Wait.
Oh no, he hasn't, I see.
There's nothing here. Huh? Oh, what's that round thing up there? That must be where King Kai is. Hell yeah!
Goku saying hell yeah was great.
There's even a house.
Does that feel weird to you? That feels relatively
Said it was
in
funny.
character to
Where
me.
is he?
Hell yeah!
Who are you? Hey, know what you call a cow with no legs? Ground beef. Huh? Maybe you were too
That was a
starstruck
BisThe type of
and you
joke.
didn't hear me. Alright, let's see if this one tickles your funny bone. Hello? I've got a joke to tell. Huh? No one's there. Guess I better tell the phone. Nailed it. Wait.
Yeah, I bet this one will make you laugh, Goku. My mom.
Why are you even here? Well, I was hoping you could train me. Train you? Get out of here. I
Get outta
can't
here.
train someone who doesn't have a sense of humor. Oh, come on, King Kai, I'm begging you. Well, I guess I could. If you pass my
I love how he just lives on this tiny planet in just this purple void
like me laugh, then I'll train you.
with a 625,000 mile dragon road to get here. Wait, what did he ask me?
I think he asked you to tell a joke
Oh, he asked me to tell a joke?
or something.
Have a nice trip. See you next fall. Hey,
You know who else wants to hear a joke?
You're pretty good. I'll give you that.
Also, yeah, that was the Nokia ringtone. He went do 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 do.
Oh.
Yeah.
Shocked they could get away with that.
I think it's just a classical music song.
Nokia stole music?
Also, it's stolen if it's just classical music. That's public domain.
I'm now gonna find Nokia and kill them.
Training community. I'm gonna put people in the training community.
I'm sorry, Shan. They're going to hell.
I should put those two next to each other, I bet.
I will teach you the ultimate joke.
He's gonna teach him the ultimate joke.
I came here to train.
Okay, genuinely, Shan. I guess at that point I feel kind of
Wait,
bad.
why does he have like a 1950s car?
I need to see what I'm dealing with.
Why does anybody have a 1950s car?
No, I mean, but why is that here?
Because it's his.
Who is this guy? Very well. I will train you. This guy just might actually have what it takes.
Yo.
He might be able to handle the Kaioken, and maybe even my greatest technique.
Shitting and farting.
No.
That's his greatest technique.
Genuinely, Shan, after I kill all of Nokia, I'll help you get a new phone. Or I'll just give you all the old stock. Like, if Nokia is destroyed, I can just steal their stuff. Get you a lifetime supply of phone brick.
The money in this is called Zenny.
I think Zenny's supposed to be like a joke, I think. Because I think Zenny is like the equivalent of like quid or bucks in Japanese slang or something.
Also, I love how well this game conveys like the tension of like waiting for the Saiyans to arrive and everything.
Like how what conveys the tension?
The game.
Yeah.
Like the game is doing a good job building that up and making it seem like terrifying. You know.
Wonder what I'm gonna do today. Maybe I can hunt some dinosaurs in this area.
God, look how much fucking dirt is on this child.
Well, he's been living out in the wilderness for God knows how long.
Hey, you know what else is out in the wilderness?
Dirt.
Fresh running water. Go get a bath!
You smell that? Me neither. Get bathing.
What? No, not me neither. That's me too. The problem is the smell. Yeah, Kid Curl is just like tiny.
How do I shoot him? How do I shoot? I'm pressing every button. I've forgotten how to shoot. Oh, there we go. I was in the wrong mode. I was in the key searching mode.
I like, one of the cool things about Dragon Ball Z universe is that the dinosaur doesn't even hurt you when it bumps you. Because it's a universe where animals know their place.
Without killing it. How does that work?
I think, to be fair, okay.
Looks like the pathetic, whiny kid.
I think there's been scenes in a show before where characters have just taken a dinosaur's tail or something.
You're the guy that left me here.
The name's Piccolo. Don't forget it.
Piccolo? Wait a minute. He's not the same Piccolo my dad fought a long time ago, is he?
I mean, how many Piccolos are there? How many people named Piccolo could there be, Gohan?
How terrifying I am, right?
Oh, yeah. I remember him saying something about Demon King Piccolo being a really bad guy.
A really bad guy.
Alright, let's get down to brass tacks, shall we?
It's in food hall. It dropped the food it was carrying in its food hall. I see. Also, I mixed that sentence up. I said it's in food hall.
So you punched it till it vomited? I think it's funny when you drink on stream.
Why is that funny?
It's funny, you take a little pause, you hear the cap being pulled off, and you're like... Then you put the cap back on, you put it down, and then we just continue.
Nobody on stream hears that. I mute.
Well, that's a problem. You need to make it as loud and audible as humanly possible.
No. This isn't Ash's stream.
I'm gonna go to Ash's stream. I'm gonna be Ash's co-host.
I did it!
There you go. You can finally start controlling some of your energy.
What was I going to say? Damn, I forgot.
You won't be
What was I talking about before I took a sip?
It's funny because originally flying was like a rare technique, but then like by later parts of the series, yeah, flying is basically the first thing you learn.
You got that?
Oh yes, I was thinking about Food Hall. I was saying, what if there was a city called Food Hall?
I would expect good restaurants.
Flying thing, but I'm still kind of scared of sparring with Mr. Piccolo.
Like he calls him Mr. Piccolo.
I love Japanese media because you whenever you hear a character refer to somebody else as Mister, you can just hear the lack of honorifics. Like that's it's like a stand. Like you get that with like Cream as well in like Sonic. Like she calls everybody Mr. and Mrs. and stuff. And you can just tell that it's supposed to be like to. It's there to like compensate for the fact that you don't have the honorific after the name, which would usually imply like relations and politeness and stuff. Yeah, and it mostly works. It mostly works, but it's just the sort of thing where it's like calling everybody Mr. or Mrs. is not quite as much a thing. It's like
little dingus.
It feels more like a standout. Oh
the character designs in Dragon Ball are just, they're so wacky.
Oh yeah, it's fucking Fortune Teller Baba.
Being attacked by a rogue robot.
A little bit of context, because, well, we're not fucking... Because this skipped all the fucking Kid Goku stuff, right? She's master... I think, if I remember correctly... Let me just go and fact check this before I say it. Yeah, she's Master Roshi's older sister. And the one thing I remember about her is that she has the power to, like, bring somebody back from the dead for one day. As part of a weird fortune teller thing. You thought the crystal ball was like a huge circular crystalline ass?
Oh.
Shan, you are legendary.
Baba from Is You.
Yes. My heavens! Oh.
Like we can't actually see what's going on through the hat.
That's really clever. They don't have to model the stone now.
What?
Yes. Indeed.
Thank you so much.
What?
What?
Oh,
Oh my god!
Incredible. Oh man, kid, your life's gonna suck. Anyway, bye.
goodbye. Interesting. Yes.
That guy, she's got a little hands clasp. I don't know, it just amuses me.
What if
What
I
kind
was
of
sitting
almost-
like that on the stream all the time?
On a little ball that's also your ass.
Yeah, I'm just slowly floating up and down like that.
I'd be like, Elaine, that's really cute.
I see.
It feels less Yoda-ish when you do it, though.
Oh, I see. What does it feel like for me?
I guess
I
could use
don't know, some of a
training.
Jedi, I guess. Awesome book for adults, is it more girly book? God, I'm really enjoying streaming this.
Yeah, this is amazing. I love this game.
Yeah, this is going a lot better than Devil May Cry, and it's going a lot better than Spark 3 even was. Black Knight was pretty good, but this
I'm
is
the
going
one
better
who
than
pitched
that.
Devil May Cry.
I'm sorry. I feel bad because I kind of didn't want to commit too much to Devil May Cry because I wanted to play it myself at some point.
I see.
So I was trying to be like a little bit hands off, maybe.
Well, I never knew that part. You never said that.
Yeah, I'm very difficult like that.
What? Look at the size of that crater.
Oh, that's a big boom. Big boom. I'm glad it's fun to watch as well, Shan. Like, I've seen a lot of the cutscenes from this game out of context. And I thought it would be like something people would enjoy seeing.
I'm enjoying seeing Piccolo get beaten up by this baby.
This level 5 baby.
Mm-hmm.
If I could,
How
if
did
you could
Piccolo
have,
get to be level 6? I had him at level 8.
he's probably holding back.
I did it.
Woo!
It's over.
Shan says if you could have any color
That's
you
great.
wanted on your clothes, what would you pick? Do you mean in this
Huh?
game? Or do you mean in real?
What a choice. Or what a question.
Because in real, like you can
in-game.
just buy
Okay.
clothes. I think it'd be funny to make. I think a black gi would look cool.
I guess you're no longer the
I like to wear
little
black.
crybaby you were 6 months ago.
Hey, I was wondering. You fought my dad a long time ago, right?
I did, and I've still got a score to settle with him. Once the Saiyans are gone, your dad's next.
But you know, my dad told me something. He said, you're not like the old Piccolo. He said, you don't seem like such a bad guy.
Piccolo's shoulder pads are just ridiculous, I'm realizing.
Right.
Yeah.
Even though my mom and grandpa are still scared of you.
Just shut your mouth and try to get some sleep. I'm gonna put you through hell tomorrow.
Okay.
The pose he just went into to go to sleep.
Went into a death pose.
Go get some sleep. Okay.
Could somebody please do me a favor and get the clip? Could somebody please get that clip and just play like a thud sound and edit Gohan into like the Family Guy fall over pose?
Me when I'm going to sleep. Just absolutely flops over dead.
Wow! I can't believe it! Well done, Goku! Thanks, it wasn't easy.
Piccolo's doing shoulder pads right. I see.
I think one detail this game kind of skims over with King Kai's world is that gravity is 10 times stronger here.
It's incredibly powerful. Screw it up, and you'll blow the very planet you're trying to protect to pieces.
Hi, Peter Mooney. He's sitting here right next to me. Hi, Peter Mooney. He's a good boy. He's a good boy and everyone loves him. Isn't that right? Some time passed, and Gohan's intense training with Piccolo on Earth continued.
This isn't break time. Remember this. You eat, sleep, fight. That's your life now. Don't you dare forget it.
Well, he's just doing the sleep part right now. If sleep is part of it, then you gotta let him do this, because he's just sleeping.
Oh, have a nice evening, Chroma.
Oh, bye-bye, Chroma.
That's enough! Unless you want to die, you have to get stronger. Stronger than me, and stronger than the Saiyans.
I know, it's just...
Less complaining, more fighting!
My god.
We'll eat for now, but then it's back to business.
Damn.
If all I do is train, when I'm not eating or sleeping, I'll die before I get very strong. There's no way I'm gonna be as strong as my dad or Mr. Piccolo. It's impossible. Wait, now's my chance.
It's okay, Sasha.
Now's my chance to be a big shot.
All right, I think I'll go looking for something to eat. Mr. Piccolo's way stronger than me.
Head toward Goku's house on the world map.
His training. There's not
I feel the
gonna
game
be
just
much
chugged
left
there
of
for
me.
a second.
I'm just gonna get in the way.
Baby's going home. Baby's going home. Baby's going home. A baby's going home.
Goku's house.
Goku's house. Little Goku's house.
Going to Goku's house. Small, small Goku's house. Small, small Goku's house. You think Gohan looks older than Kid Goku?
Yeah, that's pretty true, honestly. It's funny because Gohan at this point is supposed to be like 5 or 6, but
Really?
Kid Goku's supposed to be 11.
Oh.
Goku was just like a tiny little shit until he randomly had a growth spurt and became an adult.
Oh, I see.
For some of Mom's dumplings.
Characters always age weird in Dragon Ball. Partially because of the series that was like written on the fly week to week by a man who was somewhat forgetful. That's the thing that's interesting about Dragon Ball is that like because of its nature as like a weekly thing that was like never really planned that far ahead, it's always full of really interesting ideas that are easy to get invested in and a lot of like compelling stuff to keep you hooked. But also it's structurally unsound as fuck.
Do you?
I know. You're Goku's kid, right?
Oh my god, it's fucking Poir.
Gohan, are you a friend of my dad?
You bet. We've been on all sorts
That's a
of
hell of a
adventures
voice.
Whoa.
I'm Poir. You may have heard about me from Goku.
No, not a word.
That's an amazing voice.
Well, that's Goku for you. But you must have heard about Yamcha, right?
Nope.
Of course you have. Wonderful.
So, what brings you here?
That's right. I'm preparing a meal for Yamcha, and this place has the best ingredients around. So I'd better get back to work. I have a few more items to pick up.
Sure.
That was
All this
big
talk of food is making me hungry.
Yeah, when they were introduced, Poir and like Yamcha were kind of like a duo. Like they did everything together.
Oh, I see.
Right there.
Time to punch some more robots. Evil foes known as villainous enemies have sinister crimson auras and are much more powerful than normal enemies.
Oh my god, okay, they couldn't fucking escape this. Every fucking Dragon Ball game, there's a system where something has a fucked up aura and is like more powerful.
Aura?
No, with an A. Aura.
Yeah, same.
Aura.
What's the difference?
Because either one's O. So it's O. This one's Ah. Aura. Yeah, aura. I'm doing it in an American accent so you can understand.
I don't
What was
think
I gonna
that's
say?
an American accent because I say aura.
It's definitely not my accent. Teens not allowed in Dragon Ball.
What if peens weren't allowed in Dragon Ball?
Can't believe someone that bad.
Well, that's a lot of the comedy. The early chapters just gone
Might run
right
into them
there.
again. And when I do, I'll be ready for them.
Haha, Pete is funny.
I can't thank you enough. And you know,
Huh? You think so?
what? You don't think so?
Ever wonder why that's the case? Like, why is that so comedic to us?
Penis.
Yeah.
Well,
Why
because it's
are
so,
they so funny?
well, because it's this thing that just like a load of people have,
Dad?
and they're not supposed to mention it.
And brave to boot.
So then they're like,
I like
so it's the reason why shit is funny, is because it's this thing that everybody has to deal with. It's
Except
this
for me, I never deal with that.
Yeah, me neither. But it's this thing everybody has to deal with, but nobody wants to acknowledge it because it's disgusting.
Away, right?
What if vagina was funnier than penis?
the least I can do is
I
I think-
think it's soft and equally funny, at least.
I mean, at the minute, the big thing is just adding ussy to things. So I would
Yeah.
argue nowadays it is.
plus Yamcha is always telling me
I think people equally laugh at those type of jokes.
100% because I'm around. That's why I can't give any less myself.
You
Everyone's
sussy.
working so hard.
Look at the time. I'd better get back and start preparing. Thanks for the help, Gohan. See you around.
Poir is a terrible name.
Why do you
I
not
hate
like
that the
Poir
sound
as
of
a
it
name?
disgusts me. Like, ew.
Taking those one-time Maybe I can keep at this a little longer. I'm gonna be strong, like Dad and Mr. Piccolo, so I can protect you and everyone else.
It is kind of weird, isn't it? Oh, apparently,
About Guar Plains.
Qua's name is a pun on pu'er tea, which is a type of fermented tea produced in the Yunnan province of China.
If it weren't for Mr. Piccolo,
Isn't that
I
interesting?
wouldn't be as strong as I am now.
Oh, no, that makes sense, though! Oh, that makes sense, though. I think. Let me double check this before.
Better head back to Mr. Piccolo.
Let me fact check what I'm about to say before I say it.
We're gonna end the stream here pretty soon, by the way.
Is my fact right?
It's getting a little bit late in the evening.
Yeah, okay, so pu'er is called pu'er because of pu'er tea, right? Because originally she was like supposed to be like a counterpart and foil to oolong, who is also named after a tea.
Mm-hmm.
That only just clicked for me. Only just now.
A villainous enemy appeared. Head toward Blake Bog, I see.
I like the implication that you could have a non-villainous enemy.
What is an enemy if they're not villainous? Like, what else could they be? Just like a nuisance, I guess? Misguided? A misguided enemy?
Clossy. Pu'eracy! No!
The evil red army?
Red ribbon. You missed an entire word. Not Robbie Rock!
Team Rocket. Bases will now appear on the field.
Team does not start with an R. It's not Ream.
It's Rungus Rocket.
It's not Rungus Rocket.
I did it!
It's not Ream Rocket! It's not Ream Rocket!
Do you like the way I landed? I went...
Carved a chunk out of the earth on the way down.
I made my own runway.
What?
I want you to try and kill me. Come on! I thought you wanted to be strong like me and your old man.
I do!
I do.
Is this it? Do you think this is enough to take on the Saiyans?
Here I come, Mr. Piccolo. Gohan is kind of precious.
Yeah.
Get serious. Do you want to die?
Look at the massive crater that Piccolo keeps making.
Piccolo and his massive craters. I still think one of my favorite jokes from anything ever was just the one Yogscast video where Simon implied that Crater is just short for Crotato.
I remember you bringing that up.
Yeah, it just sticks with me. Yogscast is weird because I used to watch a lot of them. And I have some amount of nostalgia. But I don't think I could watch anything they've ever made ever again in any capacity. Because the stuff that I liked the most has probably aged like...
Milk?
Jarred cum. And then the rest of it was kind of like... The rest of it I kind of only watched from inertia.
Apparently they're part of the reason that Little Inferno did well.
Oh, that's interesting.
With them playing it. I'd never heard of them before they played Little Inferno, because they were like, oh my god, that big platform that there was like story stuff happening on. Just obliterated just now. In this fight.
Rest in peace, big platform.
Uh-oh.
Shan says, I remember in Dragon Ball Abridged they kept joking about Piccolo being dickless. Yeah.
I don't really remember much from Dragon Ball Z Abridged. I remember the muffin button.
Yeah, of course you remember the muffin button. That was a classic.
And I remember enjoying it.
I always just remember the Kikaho.
Please don't break my arm.
I always remember the Kikaho scene with Tien and Cell. Because that scene almost kind of just works as a legitimate dramatic moment. Like, they almost did a better job dubbing it than the official one.
Yeah, I've heard people say that. It's like, in some cases, it's just like almost the definitive way to view the thing in English.
Wow. My mom would freak out if she saw me like this.
Then I guess you'll be needing a fresh set of clothes.
Wait, this is...
Why didn't you just shoot him with?
What, you got a problem with it?
The clothing beam.
Here, Gohan, let me hit you with my piss ray.
Oh my god, I fucking love this.
Let me hit you with my finger piss. You wouldn't want to touch this finger. This is my pee finger.
I know, Shad, it's so fucking cute!
Sorry, I'm making these stupid jokes over this.
It's okay.
More time passed, and the day the Saiyans would arrive drew even closer.
Dawn of the third day. 72 hours remaining. Oh wait, no, it's the dawn of the penultimate day, or whatever. Dawn of the second
dawn
day.
of the final day.
What's wrong? I totally forgot how long it's going to take you to travel back across Snake Way.
Old message for reasons, sex-based terms.
Shan says, and I quote, I want Piccolo to finger piss me new clothes.
Finger piss is the term that got blocked.
Shan, you could put together like a pretty good, easy like Piccolo outfit.
Where'd they get the
I
Dragon
think.
Balls from? I guess they were doing that in the background.
Yeah, well, it was I think like in the story, it's like all the characters you weren't playing as were doing it.
I see.
It was like Yamcha and everybody.
You've been revived. How's he gonna get home? He has to go 625,000 miles again?
Yeah, but now he's stronger, so it won't take as long. He's just running really fast.
He's gonna do the 2-minute 625,000 miles. Oh my god, it gave me so much experience points for Goku.
Yeah, I'm telling that's Dragon Ball. It's just
that's the experience. That's the experience points that he got during the training with King Kai.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it had that little psh, you know, that little high-pitched like falling sound?
Yeah. There
was a video I watched with Sasha the other night. They're just calling them the Dangerous Duo! All of that build-up, and then they're just called the Dangerous Duo.
Guess we should go
Nice
pay
looking
our
planet
respects
for me to poop
to the
on.
little twerps, huh?
But anyway, there's a video I watched with Sasha the other night that was about, like, this actual real-life thing that happened. Where there was, like, this, like, explosion, because this, like, steam thing,
Speaking
like,
of explosion.
failed. Yeah?
Yeah.
And it just went flying through the air and crashed into a building a block away, and, like, killed 4 people.
Perhaps Kakarot's son.
And in their animation, recreating this actual thing that happened and actually killed people, they use a little cartoony sound for the thing falling. And I was just like, you can't.
This reminds me of the person who does, like, real videos about real train crashes and disasters, right? But then all their videos have, like, reorchestrated Thomas the Tank Engine music in the background, and then sometimes Undertale, and it just feels so weird.
Anyway,
it's like you'll hear a description of how you'll hear a description of how dozens of people were killed instantly, and in the background you hear a track that you remember is called Sad Henry Theme.
No, well, at least it's sad music. Can't let this play.
Oh god, I'm so excited for next time. Next time we fucking get to the fighting.
I get so excited to play this game. That's an unfortunate character to put as the icon for a trophy.
Yep, oh. At least he hasn't been on screen at any point. We need to count our blessings. That's no problem, Sasha. Thank you for being here. Fucking Shan's fucking enthusiasm is so wholesome.
Yeah, why is Genshin Impact just here on my... I don't want Genshin Impact.
Okay, next time we should...
sponsored by them.
Next time we should play Genshin Impact.
No! Here I was, just on my previous stream, talking about how I don't play gacha games. Well, everybody, thanks for watching. I hope it was a fun time. We'll be back on Sunday. And we'll be playing more of this game. And, I'll probably play more Pokemon, too.
Pokemon 2.
I evolved my Pommel. Now it's called Pomot. And it looks barely different. But it's much bigger now.
It is funny how it's just a line where just
I was gonna say,
3 stages for some reason.
It's the least amount of change between stages of a Pokemon evolution I've ever seen in my life. Like, I've ever seen them do. I guess the closest example would be Voltorb and Electrode.
No, okay, I'm gonna contest this. But Voltorb and Electrode...
I was gonna say, Voltorb and Electrode, I would say, probably changes less.
It changes less, but the changes are more substantial.
It gets bigger, and it's, like, exact opposite. Pomot goes back to being the exact same color scheme as Palmy.
It feels like they made this evolutionary line by having somebody design the first one, and then having successive people draw it from memory.
I don't know, Pomot has some fur tufts now on its head and around its neck. That's about it. I mean, they're all cute. I want plushes of all 3 of them. But on the other hand, it's like, that's it. That's your evolution.
I love Pokemon evolutions because sometimes you get something like this, and then sometimes you get Remoraid to Octillery.
Yeah. I tried to argue that Remoraid kind of looks like an octopus larva, but nobody bought it. So.
Wait, an octopus larvae?
Yeah.
I don't know if you joke. Wait, Remoraid looks nothing like that.
Oh, okay. Guess I'm just stupid.
It looks absolutely nothing. What? Wait, excuse me.
I thought I was onto something with that. Because the eyes go on like the side like that, and it's kind of like bulbously shaped. I don't know. Anyway, thank you everybody for watching. I'll see you on Sunday. Bye!
Have a nice evening!
Bye.